Okay. Extreme slightly right. That'll do. Now I just need to fix the... You can be quiet. Don't be coming to me now, looking for treats. You just be making stupid noises and biting your paws, so don't be coming to me. Right, now, let's get the chat open and we can have conversations. There we go. Hour, here we go. Right. Let's have a look at what's moving. Goev. No, below the VWAP. Short sale restrictions list. Regional health, below the VWAP. It is shortable. GLSI. Not convinced. Black hat, blue hat. Indonesian Energy didn't really do anything after it sold off. Didn't do anything. AMC up at 1580s. That's not a bad day as AMC. Go apes. SPM. Oh, can't even short it. Oh, we've got good gains on KSP on the way up. SPY up or down tomorrow? Down. For sure, it's going to be down. We're going to get the CPI numbers come out. It might it's sideways choppy today, but we'll get the CPI numbers tomorrow, and it's just going to scare a lot of people because let's face it, the Fed can't do anything about it. So CPI numbers out tomorrow, and that's going to crash the market again. Mark my words. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not sue me. But that's my opinion. Oh, we're testing highs here. $25 is the high of day. Testing highs. This is Rhythm Farmer. Why is it moving today? What's the catalyst? So we've traded pretty much everything bloody else today to try and get something back. We've been announced interim results from a phase 2 trial of setmelanotide for severe obesity and hypertension Agia, which showed 17.2% mean reduction in BMI at 16 weeks. Okay. That's why that's moving up. Those two clinical trials. Well, a few bioscience stocks moving today. Blue Hat breaking highs. Got a nasty sell-off at the open. Hey Les, how you know CPI is going to be bad? Come on. You really think the fixed inflation in 30 days? Let's have a quick reality check right now, shall we? Probably going to be about 8.5, 9%, which is way above where they need it to be. So if it's around the 9% numbers, which is what the guesstimates are at the moment, then the markets are going to crash. But when those numbers come out tomorrow, if it's anything less than, if it's anything more than 8%, the markets are going to crash. It needs to be down at 6%, and there's no way they've managed to do that. Well, they've got to say expect the worst, because the worst is on its way. And that and the inflation numbers being around 8.5, 9%, probably even 9.5% wouldn't surprise me. If the inflation numbers are up there at kind of 9.5%, then you know what's coming next, the rate hikes. We're going to have more rate hikes in July. So everything gets more expensive, wages get lower and lower. Yeah, today was a headache though. I've actually got a headache now. Definitely risk of over trading. Lossy. So this one's Blue Hat, Michael. BHAT, Blue Hat. This is why you should subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can see things clearer on the YouTube channel. Blue Hat. Current high of day is, well, what is the current high of day? $380. Been a tough day. To be fair, I don't mind when the markets are like this, because there's a lot of stocks moving. There's some good movement, some good volatility, there's some good catalysts. You can get you know, if you're prepared to be patient and you know, you can watch the markets all day long, that you're going to find good stocks to trade. It's just tiring. It really is. Normally, I just like to get green at the beginning of the day and then go about my things. This isn't breaking out. I'm just going to get out. Oh, maybe it is breaking out. There we go. Like 250 bucks for that. Thank you very much. We're going to get over. We're going to break the $4. Put the stop there for that 2,500. I'll move it up to 80. So if we do get some slippage, it's at least break even. It's a tiring day, especially with the heat as well. You know, the heat's really what it comes down to. Still not green on the day either. Still not even green on the day. Getting tested at $4. I'm going to move the stop up to 390. I think we'll get rejected at the whole dollar. Thought we would. That's okay. So we've got $1,200 to get green. Yeah, I took a break. I took the dog for a walk. Had some dinner. I was trading this afternoon. Well, I'm doing a lot of trading actually today. So I'm trading more today than I normally do. So I've been pretty much at my desk the whole time. I took an hour out for walking the dog. And I've just had probably about another 45 minutes, an hour to have some dinner before I started this stream. So yeah, well, I don't think this is the site that FGL. I don't think the SPY slipping right now is as a result of tomorrow's CPI numbers, but it's been sideways chopping around the VWAP all day, the green line. It's selling off. I think we'll gap down tomorrow, and I think we'll sell off as soon as the CPI numbers come out tomorrow. We'll sell off. So Goev selling off now. Regional health, below the VWAP. We can't really trade that. This is up at highs, so blue hat's still looking interesting. Trying to get above the VWAP here. Not trading this unless we get above 12. If it gets back above 12, I'll be interested. Indonesian energy, no. Estrogen, no. Nope. Rhythm Pharmaceutical up breaking highs at 620. 32% up on the day. So we've had a lot of big moves today. That's not got the volume right now. So back to blue hat. That seems to be where the volume is. So we got out here. It did move up to 410. Did break $4, but it's a hard rejection at $4. Looks even worse on the 5-minute. Lots and lots of base hits there, James. ASPN was good. Caspian. And I got out just before it went bad. And it did go bad. It like flushed down big time. Getting a few, still getting some good moves. Let's have a look at where the volume's been today. Big volume. So Canoe, American Airlines, up at 1474. Is there a catalyst for American Airlines today? Yeah, isn't that always the case, James? If I could take all my losses, take my losses away, I'll be a millionaire by now. All right. Q2 earnings, American Airlines. Q2 profit guidance. Same with Delta Airlines as well. American, Delta, and United all up today. Boeing's up as well. Looking at it from sorted by volume, it's actually not much difference to the sorted by move. Percentage gain. So stick with that. You know, I can always spot the good moves. This is my problem, is I can spot the good moves, I can always spot the pattern breakouts, and I can get in with the pattern breakouts. It's just I get greedy. And then when it starts to turn around, I hold on to it too long and give back the gains, or I'll jump in. Today, to be fair, GLSI is the big one today, and it was just so volatile. And I got in at the top, and I tried to ride the volatility, and my judgment was just poor with GLSI. Everything else was decent trading today. Just that one stock. Well, it takes one. Yeah, but it's easier to manage your risk once you've got a cushion on your day, though. That's the thing. Has anybody else been trading today? How have you found it today, guys? Talking of GLSI. Testing the view up again. If it gets above 12, I might be interested again. New waves of COVID. I know, I had one a couple of weeks ago. So the Nasdaq is down big time. Look at that sell-off on the Nasdaq. Look at this on the 15. Let's see this, how choppy it's been. It gapped down this morning. Had a bit of a rally and then sold off, and then it's been choppy. That was the Nasdaq. This is the SPY, very similar. Didn't really, had the rally to get green, but again, very choppy before this sell-off. The Dow Jones, it's now gone red. Probably the best performing market. Russell Index, similar to the Dow. So the markets are looking a little bit weak at the moment. And when you've got the CPI numbers tomorrow, I think we're probably looking at another red day tomorrow. So that's today's probably going to finish red. Tomorrow probably red. So three red days in a row for the markets. I don't trade the OTC markets. They're too risky. Yeah, GLSI. This is the one which we got in at the top and rode it down instead of getting in at the bottom and riding it up. So this is GLSI. It's making steady gains upwards, but needs to be above 12 for me. That's brilliant, that, Michael. 50% in 2 days. But look, if you want to trade the OTC markets, be my guest. But I'm not going to. The whole point is to minimize your risk. And unfortunately, with the OTC markets and those literal penny stocks comes a lot of risk. Hey, Scotty. Well, like I said this morning, it was only really GLSI that let me down, even this morning. Caspian, I was up and down. Indonesian Energy, I was up and down. Let's see. Come on, markets, throw something up so we can trade it for the close. We normally get a bit of volatility into the close, but not been like that for the last few weeks. Let's go EV. Trying to make another move back up. Not convinced. Extended to the downside. The VWAP's up at 430, so this is down at 370. Looking very weak. Regional health looking weak. Short sale restriction. I could short that. Regional health. LSI, it's up at 11.95 now, so how did it just get up there? That's a bit weird. That's why. Late data fill. Go EV, it's looking a little bit weak. It's on the day, so this is Go EV right now. Canoe, and it's down at 375. Like I was saying, the VWAP's up at 430, so it's significantly downwards trending. Look at on the 15-minute, you'll see what I'm talking about. So it's down since about midday market time. It's been selling off. We had the initial pop-up, that's where we took most of our gains. We had another go here after it sold off, it popped up again, back up to the VWAP, and then it's been selling off since lunchtime. It's midday. Let's go EV. We got on here, just pull back, move up. Didn't get the top of it, but did get some of it. Now it's selling off. So regional, this is regional health. Right, okay, so GLSI is now starting to tap that $12 level that I said that I might be interested in. And break above 12, I might be interested. SMED, super chip, that's not happening. That's a stock split. There's nothing there with SMED, SMED. Fuzzy, you're doing the opposite of what I've done. I went out really red, and I'm trying to claw it back. So we're fighting opposite battles here. I'm trying not to overtrade. I'm trying to be selective with my trades. I kind of thought that might happen. Trying to be selective with my trades, but it's slowed down. It's slowed down now. Done so well to get to where we are right now. I don't want to finish red, but I want a green down. Well, close to $3,000 in the hole actually. It says 1,200 there, but after all charges and fees and things, it's going to be close to $3,000. Quite a lot of trading today. Racked up the commissions. Blue hat to short. I'm not convinced. We got out up here. This was our last trade on blue hat. We got in here for the break of the $0.75. It did pull back, but it moved up and we got out up here. I'm not sure. Is it shortable? Do we have shares available? Yeah, we've got 40,000. I've got 40,000 I can borrow. Up to. Not going to be shorting. I'd wait for blue hat to break below. Before I short it, it's still upwards trending, you see. So it's still above the VWAP. So that means it's still upwards trending. If you look at it on the 5 minute, you can see it a little bit better. Still upwards trending. So it's not looking overly extended from the VWAP. So I will be reluctant to short it just yet. This potentially could still move up again. Come back to that later. Let's go back to Goev. Take a position with Goev. Trying to make another move up. We're at 78, which is where the ask is right now. Problem is the range isn't great right now with the volume kind of dying out. Indo, that's making a move up, yeah. Good call there. Super chip. And again, so is Goev. Probably not at the same rate. Really wanted this to move up quicker. Just taking its time. Gonna get it. Not got the volatility just yet to so we made a little bit of Made a little bit on that. Let's have a look at Histo. That looked like it was moving quicker. It is. It's moved almost 20 cents in the last 2 minutes. Now it's extended. We got $200 on this earlier. Mr. Jim. It's over trading if I'm start making some bad decisions there, Jav. If I keep making profits and eating into the losses, then it's not over trading. My goodness me, there's a spider on my wall. One of those hairy long legs ones. Distracting. Good job I'm not afraid of spiders. I used to be when I was younger. But I had completely rational arachnophobia. So, this pump up. Not. Yeah, we're not getting the volatility. This was a lovely little move up, but volume's it's just kind of dried up. We're not getting $100,000. $100,000. That would be nice. 100,000 share candles. Volume's missing. Back to Goev. I got out to pretty much judged that. Got out to that top of that little move. Back to that regional health. PLSI. It's still not moved from $12. I rejected at $12 last time, so let's see what's going to happen here. Is it going to get rejected again? Or are we going to get a breakout? Won't level this $12 level. Got 8-cent spread on this, so when it's not moving, it's not really moving more than kind of 10 cents. The spread is not helping. Not getting the move, but blue hat sideways now. You had that little spike sideways. Rhythm's up fairly high. Not quite breaking highs, but Indonesian energy selling off big time. Back to so Histogen's initial pops now selling off, so pulling back. These up wicks are dangerous to say the least. Look at this on the 2 minute. That basically says, get out of here. MC. Starting to pull back. It's on the VWAP right now. It's pull back. Of the stocks that have moved up, I'm not even seeing anything that's ready to short just yet. AMC's looking possible for shorting. Romeo, nice one. What were you trading to make that, Romeo? There's no volume on that one, Super Chip. You need volume. Even if you're going to be shorting, you still want volume. No volume at all. But the volume histogram at the bottom, it's not even the minute candles are not even reaching 3,000 shares. So there's no no volume on that. Now I don't trade indices, Romeo, but fair play. If you short it tomorrow, you might make a bit more. CPI numbers out are going to probably crash the market tomorrow. Not financial advice. Don't take that as financial advice. Don't sue me. Not a financial advisor. So Indonesian energy today, Jack, was it announced it had discovered a natural gas reservoir. So whilst it was drilling for oil, which based on the price of natural gas at the moment, of course it shot up, but then at the bell it sold off, so we didn't get much else. We got a little bit of a move later in the day, managed to get some back. That goes about 3,000 down on Indonesian energy, and then we got some back around 11:30, 12 o'clock. It's been selling off most of the day. We're in sell mode right now, but the problem is a lot of these stocks I can't short them. They're not shortable. I mean, this is shortable. It's only shortable on the uptick. This is Goev. Right, let's have a look at the scanners. What's going on here? This was this was an IPO last week, and we had some mad action with this last week. United Maritime. Just come to life. It's been trading sideways. Just come to life. Had a sell-off at the open, and then it's just come to life now. It's sideways trading. Not enough volume to get involved in it though. Yes, I'm not seeing a lot of stocks that are ripe for shorting right now. You know, when you get them really extended at the top of the day, and they're looking a little bit tired and weak. You think, okay, we're going to get a bit of a sell-off into the close, and then you short it. I did that with Veru a couple of months ago. Problem is with the majority of these stocks that have moved up so much, a lot of them are just not shortable. You want to be able to short it, and if you want to short it, that goes without saying. Oh, so we're trying $12 again. This is really struggling at that $12 level. If there's no shares available, so there's the way that you have to short it, Fuzzy, is that if it's a particular liquid stock, your broker will carry shares that you can borrow, and then it's not so much of a problem. If your broker's not carrying shares that you can borrow, you need to then pay locate fees and get your broker to. You need to submit a locate request and pay to borrow shares. And whether you short them or you don't, you're going to have to pay those locate fees to borrow, and the borrow fees to borrow those shares to short. Now, some stocks like recent IPOs and things, you just can't short them by default. Some stocks that have moved in a particular way on the short sale restrictions list, so you can't short them by default. So there's a number of reasons why you wouldn't be able to short a stock. Not every stock is shortable. And that's a good thing about using Dash Trader with CMEG, is that they do carry a lot of shares. CMEG Interactive does as well, carry a lot of shares, so locate fees aren't usually a big issue. You can usually borrow from the broker because they're carrying liquidity for the market anyway. And if they're holding shares, you don't get hit with the locate fees. You still get hit with the borrow fees for as long as you're shorting it, but you don't get hit with the locate fees. The locate fees, the borrow fees at the moment are quite extensive. There we go. We got the breakout. Eventually, we weren't in it. Probably going to struggle with this. 12.19 is the high. 12.18 previous resistance. 12.20 now. Well, I should have been in that, but it just wasn't worth the risk. Oh wow, look at the volume coming in there. The volume on this candle, huge volumes coming in there. Now we're above the VWAP. That's a good 30-cent move, very quick, very volatile. That's not a problem, Macca. You're green. Green's good. If you'd held, it might have gone against you. Same sort of thing. So that comes with practice. If you've taken 3 trades and you're £100 up, then that's a good thing. That's a good day. Any green day is a good day. Yeah, I'm watching GLSI right now, Super Chip. Just looking for a safe entry, but can't see one. I'm getting exit signals rather than entry signals. So we're in. Took a while, but we're in. Top 10 cent underneath. Green is green, Macker. I won 100%. On see if we can get some more on this. I'd have not got stopped out then. That didn't stop me out. It should have stopped me out. Okay. Again, this time slightly higher share size. Break highs again. $13. Oh my goodness, the spreads are getting a bit rangy. Oh, 2 cents right now, but there's much as 15 cents. I was trading when the match was on, Teddy. A bit of a debacle from a Liverpool perspective, putting out the kids and 3-0 down at half time. Waiting till the hour mark before bringing on the big guns, and then conceding another one afterwards. Not ideal. New highs. Come on, into the open. Let's get a good 50 cents here. Want to know? Struggling up at that 12.80, 85. There we go. Above 13. Right, $13. 13.25. So will be a good start. 13.25 will get me green on the day. Trade numbers. All the way back and stopping me out. Okay. Wasn't quick enough on the old stop loss button there. I've just given back another 1,000, which is not good. Rejected at the whole dollar. Yeah, well, it's the old rivals though. That's the problem, Teddy. You don't want to give them any kind of hope before. Mind you saying that, give them the hope before the season starts, and then they'll come crashing down at the beginning of August. When they actually play someone, when there's actually something on the line. Yeah, it's an expensive whole day today, for sure. Nearly 2,000. I would estimate it's probably going to be close to $2,000 in total between commissions and fees and the likes, transaction charges, fees, ECN fees, etc. It's probably going to be a bit close to $2,000. So what you're seeing there, $2,500 on the trade, there's probably another $2,000 worth of charges on top of that that's got to come off. So red day. Yeah, I had a look at regional health. It's not really moving up that much. It's kind of sideways. This is RHE regional health. Did look at this one earlier, frequency therapeutics, but it's just low volume. Had some good volume earlier in the day, but there's no volume here right now. Making moves up on low volume, so I can't trade that. So we're pulling back from 13 all the way to 1230s. Blue hat. Rhythm Farmer. It's up at 656. So it's testing highs, breaking new highs. One that's probably looking strong right now. $0.3 spreads here. It's breaking highs though. Let's see what we can get with this one. $6.70. Let's see if we can get the $0.25 level. Put a trailing stop in place. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's at least a scratch trade now. No, it hasn't. GLSI, I'll come back to this in a minute. I've got a trailing stop in place, so I'm in profit on that one. But GLSI, you look at GLSI on the 15-minute, you'll see it had this move up and then a massive sell-off. And then it's been uptrending since probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock market time. We've got stop type. Made 150 bucks on that one. So better than a kick in the pants. stage of the day. 2.5 grand down. Doesn't seem too bad. So broke new low there on the 2 minute. So it's looking like it might be done for now. Will we get a another entry? I like that downward. See if we can't get a little bit of extra here. Not moved at all on the ask. Got 1 cent. Well, the markets can't be on the holidays tomorrow. Our CPI numbers come out tomorrow. The markets are selling off right now. There we go. Upwards direction will be nice. Six. Break a new high. Come on. Let's get over $7 before the close. What we got left? We've got 12 minutes to the close. We're not too far off $7. Nice. Current high here, 82. Looking for a new high. Got 78 on the ask, 79 on the ask. I'm just breaking highs again. Smooth my stop up to 75. Let's see if this if I got stopped out there. I've made another $100 on that, but it's small fry, small change in the grand scheme of things. I don't think we're going to get $7 on this today. Got 10 minutes left, and looking a little bit weak now. I think we're probably done. We'll probably see a bit of a reversal here. Hey, Matt. Yeah, it was pulling back now. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Why has this just popped up? From 250s up to $3, 50-cent move, 20% move, even. Into the close. No. Nothing new. No real new catalyst there. With them pulling back, we got it at pretty much the right time. Hoping for $7, but didn't quite get that. Indonesian Energy, Histogen, Goev, selling off. Regional Health, selling off. Everything's selling off now. Into the close. Not got the volume. Yeah, well, look. One of those days. I don't like red days, but every trader has red days. How's GMA doing today? I know AMC's doing well, so let's pull back to the VWAP now, but it's had a reasonably good day. Let's have a look at GME as it happens. GameStop. So 138. Went up as high as 142. 42.50s. So yeah, GameStop's had a good day as well. Again, like AMC, pulling back to the VWAP. Had a decent day though. It was 6% up on the day, which at 130 is it's not bad moves. But every trader worth his salt has red days, and I'm having one today. I had a red day on Friday as well, so this is 283, not ideal. Granted, today's red day isn't as big as Friday's, so we more than made up for it yesterday. Can't have a green day every day. Unfortunately, it would be nice to. The thing is though, the accuracy today, the trade accuracy today will be really high. It's just that bloody GLSI 24k loss. Ruining the entire day. Hey Squibby. Good to be back. Not me, it really knocked me for 6, that COVID. OAV's having another go. Everything's having a go. Last minute go into the close. So the S&P500's having a go. The S&P500 is having a go. OEV's trying to make a bit of a move. GLSI having a little bit of a move. Regional Health not so much. Blue Hat not so much. Rhythm pulling back. Okay. For Histogen. IPOs in the morning. I don't think they do my IPOs first thing, so usually they start trading around lunchtime after all the volatility of the markets subsided, volatility of the open. Paper trading, well, you can start off with TradingView. If you've not done any trading at all, you can start off with TradingView. There's a free paper trading account there. Also, failing that, whichever broker you plan to use, they will give you a paper trading account with your trading account. So what you just do, you put 50 to 100 bucks in, and you'll get access to your paper trading account. You don't touch your live account until you're ready. So most brokers will give you a paper trading account. Failing that, you can use like TC2000 or Dash Trader. You can subscribe into Dash Trader, and there is a simulator subscription that you can get with Dash Trader. So there's a number of different options that you can get. Sterling, I don't think does the simulator anymore. I was inquiring with them a couple of months ago. But open an account with Interactive Brokers or Capital Markets or whoever, and just deposit 50 bucks or 100 bucks or whatever, and you'll get access to the paper account. No problem at all, Dean. We're trying to make a move back up. Histogen. Goev is breaking lows. GLSI breaking lows. Blue Hat breaking lows. Regional breaking lows. So pretty much all of them, with the exception of Histogen breaking lows here. Blue Hat. Only got 2 minutes. We've got 90 seconds of the market left anyway, so I'm just gonna put it down to a bad day. It's gonna be one of those days. Put it down to a bad day and back at it tomorrow. Well, that was the day that's in it. A minute left of the market. If have to wait till settlement tomorrow, but it's looking like it's cost me 2,100 in fees and charges and commissions, etc. That's according to onto these stats in front of me. It's usually I get rebates and things as well if I'm adding liquidity, or I might get charged more. So I'll wait till it settles and see what it actually comes in at. But it looks like a $2,000 in charges and fees today, on top of the 2,300 down that we are. So it's going to be close to a 5k red day net. There we go. Market's finished. The roller coaster is halted. We're back at it tomorrow. We'll do it all again. Today was a busy day. Got to be honest, I can't remember the last time I traded this much in a single day. There was a lot of stocks moving today, so it was a busy day, Jack. It was a very busy day. So a lot of volatility in the market today, which is a good thing. Yes, I lost money today, but if I take it all into context, put it all into context, and I try and look for the silver lining, I lost money on 2 stocks, so Indonesian Energy and GLSI. So take those out of the equation, and I've actually gained and made profits on 7 stocks. So 7 to 2 is not a bad ratio in terms of accuracy. But it just goes to show there was a lot of stocks moving today, and some good moves as well. So tomorrow I'm expecting the wider markets. Let's have a look at the wider markets whilst we're here. So wider markets, the SPY, it's down almost a whole percent, 0.9. It finished. I expect it will sell off after hours, and then we'll probably gap down in the morning in anticipation of the CPI numbers. And then when the CPI numbers come out, I don't think it's going to be a shock that they're going to be bad. So we'll have another sell-off. So I think tomorrow is going to be another red day on the markets. So if you're into trading the index, if you're into trading futures, shorting may be the way to go. It's not advice, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. If you do short the market tomorrow and it rallies, don't sue me. So in the meantime, I will end the stream and wish you all a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening, kids. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.